without a shadow of a doubt. It's the Crunkin Show in social media history. I want to welcome you to the early morning edition of the War Zone. I'm about to go in, baby. I'm about to go in. Say, HPD, you've been having some funky stuff go on. And it's time for the OG to come for you. No more friendships. No more mentoring with you. I'm about to tell the truth, homeboy. Say, man, I want to welcome you guys to the early morning edition of the War Zone. I want to say top of the morning to you, man. Top of the morning to you. I'm still in Minneapolis, gonna be here. We need justice. I got 60,000 strong at home that can handle the base at the crib. And I'm up here trying to find justice. Ain't gonna find it. But I gotta speak on some things from the highs and go over some stuff with you real quick. There's an op-ed that came out this morning from the brother of one of the murder victims at the Hardin Street raid. Um, when Gerald Goins ran up in the house, the rogue HPD officer and his hit squad, and they murdered two innocent white people. Now, for those that try to figure me out, uh, I'm nonpartisan when it comes to politics. I'm not prejudiced. I'll stand up for a black person the same way I'll stand up for a white person. So I want to put some fillers out. Now, everybody trying to figure out, the chief and how he doing what he do. I guess that's the nature of the business. And last night, my panties was in a bunch. My panties were in a bunch because I'm watching videos of how the Houston Police Department is treating peaceful protesters and then got the audacity to lie and say the people was gassing themselves. No, I sat there and watched it. And I sent a text over to them last night and informed them that I was not happy, that I would no longer be working with them on anything. So you can get out here and do what you do. And that's what it is. That's how I feel. And I'm really not even trying to take that back. Uh you see what I'm saying? So here's the thing. Chief, let me ask you a question. You say you down with doing what's right. I just got this and it's dated 3/8/2019. Let me see if you can see that. Yeah, you can see that. Do you see the name on that? It says George Perry Floyd. Let me put it to you there. Let me put it to you again, Chief. Since you out here marching, that says George Perry Floyd. You know what this is from? You know what this is, Chief? This is a notice from the Harris County District Attorney Kim Ogg informing you, Chief Acevedo and the Houston Police Department, that our partner Big Floyd may have had a bogus dope case put on him by your disgraced HPD officer, Gerald Goins. We talking about the same Gerald Goins that murdered those two people with his hit squad on Hardy Street. So hold on a second, Chief. Hold on, bro. So you're telling me that the man that's dead, that you marching for, you've already received notice that Gerald Goins possibly put a fake dope case on this boy. Say, man, I need you to stop marching. I told you when I woke up this morning, I was going to shut you down, homeboy. It's a bunch of fake people in the middle of this parade right now that shouldn't be there. So can you explain to the world why you've never addressed that letter? Why you've never given the district attorney what they need to even deal with Goins? You notice how I just pulled my man, Floyd, out of all them 14,000 cases. And you marching with the family, knowing that your crooked cop put a dope case on my homeboy, huh? Won't you write the check? You never even addressed it for a whole year. Can you explain that to the family? Did you tell that to them while you was helping them plan the funeral? That a part of the reason that this man went to jail is because of one of your cops, a cop that y'all been protecting, and it ain't been you, just you, been protecting for 30 years? Can you can you tell us that? Hold on, because I don't want to get it twisted. I tell you what I'm gonna do. Let me see if I can read this. Dated 3/8/2019. Based on a review of criminal cases filed in Harris County, Texas, it appears that the former Houston Police Department officer Gerald Goins may have been involved in the above referenced case, which resulted in your conviction. Please be informed that Gerald Goins has been relieved of duty and is currently under criminal investigation. So you riding with the family, huh? Chief, you riding with the family? Would you like to tell these people what happened at Harding Street? Would you like to tell them what really happened at Harding Street? See, because it's two houses. The house that you were supposed to hit had a high-powered surveillance camera system. But the house you hit didn't have no high-powered surveillance camera system. The house you were supposed to hit had gates around it. But the house you hit didn't resemble anything about that house. So the question now becomes, is why did y'all even end up at that house? You know why y'all ended up at that house. Y'all may not know these names. Marsha Todd. Chief, you know who that is? Or maybe you know her daughter, the daughter that was on meth. Or maybe we should talk about the daughter's godfather, Gary Blankenship. You know who that is, Chief? He's a U.S. Marshal. And that's the reason why you're keeping it quiet. Because the daughter got on meth. And here's my thing. If you want to sue me, I don't give a damn. I don't have nothing for you to take. So the daughter ends up on meth. And Goins gets the order to hit the house where she got the meth from. You made sure that it was a dark hit. What I mean by a dark hit, you made sure that the officers didn't have the body cams on. And you know, I know you screwed up because the car cams were on. I don't have to hide this. I've already told it to y'all. So the car cams on. Now, is it true that once you hit the house, the lady was in there? If y'all thought Floyd, if y'all thought Floyd was crying and pleading, This lady was crying and pleading. So here's a question, Chief. Which one of the officers went back in and pumped 2 more bullets into her, point blank range, to stop her from crying and whining? Y'all want to talk about Hardin Street? You want to talk about the Houston Police Department, the one y'all glorifying out there? Pumped 2 additional bullets in her. She was executed. Marsha, did you send Goins in the hit squad to the wrong house? Did you send them to the wrong house? Now, y'all that's just getting wind of me, that's just becoming my friend. I see Yamika Harmon on here, and I can't see everybody. When the last time I've been fucking wrong? I've been sitting on this shit praying y'all would do the right thing. Somebody went back in and pumped 2 additional bullets in her and executed her. Why were they even at that house? But see, because you high-ranking police officials, y'all got a cold game y'all play. So I'm going to ask y'all something. The whole fucking department know. So here's a question. Who the good cops? Is it the ones who didn't do it? Is it the ones who know what went on and didn't say nothing? There are very few good cops in the Houston Police Department. Now, I want to say this here. There are some very good cops and great cops that no longer work for the Houston Police Department. And you made sure that they got up out of there. You put F5s on their record. Even the mayor know it. These people can't even be security guards. And you know what? You know why? Well, all y'all to hear me. The good cops was trying to expose the bad cops, and they got rid of them. Tell these people what you did to Kathy Swilling. Tell her what you did all them years of working for HPD. Tell her what you did when she tried to expose corruption. Tell them what you did when Jeffrey Boney wrote the story. Y'all wouldn't mess with him, and you wasn't going to mess with him for the forward times. I ain't got to be careful. They know what it is with me, Tanya. Tell them what you did to Swilly. Tell them how y'all know that woman ain't did nothing but tried to expose corruption and bad cops. Tell them, Mr. Mayor, how behind the scenes you tell her you gonna help her so she can clear a record, but in front of the scenes you don't have the political protection. Tell them how y'all got rid of the bad cops because they were exposing. Tell these people what happened on Hardin Street, Chief. If you're real, if you can cry. She just said, I ain't worried about nobody coming for me. Tell them what happened on Hardin Street. Tell them how they sent them. See, first of all, Goins can't move and do nothing unless he gets the order to go. So where did the order come from? You want to talk politics, Chief? Let's talk politics. Tommy Davis, I'm gonna put your comment up. Tommy says, is the union supposed to protect cops from losing their jobs? Let's talk politics, Tommy. Let's talk about the union. You know, the union got their lawyer to run against the current DA in the election. She's the Republican, Kim is the Democrat. Y'all notice when Kim ran, I jumped on that because I knew all this. I knew all this, but I also knew that they were going to put their attorney from the union up to run against Kim. And you know why they did it? You know why they did it? Hold on a second. Hold on. Because I want it understood. I want it understood. Y'all hold on just a second. I'm going to give y'all the game. Now, so the union goes and gets Mary Ann Huffman to run against Kim Ogg. Now, you know why they did that, huh? Because the Goins case is a complete fuck up. And if Kim gets the documents that she needs, a whole bunch of cops gonna go to jail. So now you see why the police, the upper brass of the police department, now they got a problem with Kim Ogg. They want to blame it on justice reform. This ain't about justice reform. This is about protecting them crooked ass cops. That's what that's about. It ain't about no justice reform. It's about protecting them crooked ass cops. And Kim going after them crooked ass cops. So I'm gonna implore y'all. Y'all listen to me. You trust me? Man, you make sure you cast your vote for Kim Ogg. Let's talk politics, Chief. You know what you're doing. You down with the play. Kim Ogg ain't the problem. It's your rogue cops in your police department. So I'm gonna go over this with y'all again. This is what happened. Marcia Todd gives the order for Gerald Goins to hit the house because the daughter on meth. Y'all feel me? The problem is she gave him the wrong house. Of course, they raid the house. They ain't got they raided on the dark side. That mean they ain't got no cameras on. But the cameras in the cars on. But the body cams ain't on. They go in there, they just start shooting from outside the house till they get in the house. They hit the lady, and then the lady crying and hollering because she done got hit. And then somebody comes and pumps 2 additional bullets into her point blank range. So here's the magic question. Here's the $1 million question, y'all. Why won't they release the ballistic report to the Harris County District Attorney? Because they're going to show her being shot point blank range. And they won't give Kim what she needs to prosecute those people. Now, here's the thing. I wonder how the chief feel this morning, knowing full well that I just showed y'all a document that was sent to George Floyd on 3/8/2019 that says that Gerald Goins put a dope case on him. But now we in 2020, and Chief, you walking with the family, but you didn't tell him that your crooked cop put the dope case on him that sent him to the penitentiary. Chief, you want to have a discussion with me? HPD, I just outed you. And if any of you suckers want it with me, holla at your boy. I ain't got no love for you. What you did to my people in them streets last night, after the hood made sure nothing would happen at your little march, you got a problem with me, bruh. And I'm gonna expose you across the board. And like I said, you know what happened on Hardin Street. And now I'm gonna beat my drum. Y'all shot that woman point blank range. And if you didn't tell the family that you knew Goins put a dope case on George Floyd himself. Hey, man, I'm just here for y'all. Make sure y'all understand one thing. Even though I'm out of town, I can touch these suckers all day long. And I shall not be a revolutionary until I go to jail. So it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. I don't even want the music. I just gave you all the music that you needed. Be careful who you march with. Them motherfuckers just might be the enemy.